God got me lit. We're like houses. A better word would be temples, vessels, but we're like houses. If somebody came to your home, to your front door, who was supposed to be coming over, you're expecting them or not, they get to the door and you see their shoes got mud on it, dog crap, and all other type of filthy things on it. You just gonna let them walk across your brand new carpet or your tile knowing that it's gonna track all over the house and leave all that bacteria, germs, poop, bubble gum, whatever they have on the bottom of their shoe that you don't want on your floor or your carpet. Most likely you're gonna speak up and be like, hey man, do you mind taking off your shoes and leaving it by the door? Thank you, right? You might say something similar to that effect because you don't want to have to clean that up and you don't want that in your house point blank period because your house is usually clean. I understand there's some of us who don't clean our homes. I'm not coming for you. Get better at that. You know, a clean house, clean vessels makes a difference in your life. Anyhow, back on subject. So you want to tell them, no, I don't want you tracking up my floor, so please just take your shoes off there. Now, let's just say that person listened, then they got into your house and they had cereal, was leaving bowls all over the place, trash, you know, they eat a bag of chips and they just throw it on your floor, like the trash can out right there. You're going to be like, yo, like, what's up with you? Like, do you not respect my home? Can you throw that in the trash, bro? Like, you won't feel offended. Like, I don't want to welcome this behavior into my home. I don't want to welcome this mistreatment of my sacred space. That's how you're going to be looking. You feel me? That's how you're going to most likely be expressing yourself if you got any type of respect for yourself in your home. So you'll most likely start messing with that person if they didn't listen and never invite them over to your home again because they're not showing respect for it. This way, this particular vibe I'm giving to you, that's how you need to operate when it comes to your energy and who you let into your home or your personal space, which is like being here before me. Like this device I'm recording on is in my home right now. I can't just let anything in my home. You ever been over somebody's house, bro? So a house is synonymous with your spirit and your presence, right? For those who are lost, I doubt there are many lost because you guys are intelligent on this channel, I'm sure of it. Now, with that being said, have you ever been over someone's house and their house was filthy? I'm talking about, bruh. Oh, man. I'm talking about there's nothing wrong with having roaches or rodents, everything. Don't take it, offense on what I'm saying, but I'm just saying, like, some folks do got some pet roaches, pet rats, and stuff like that, and they're unwanted, unwelcome guests, and they just there chilling with y'all. They just vibing with y'all. You waking up, and his extended family members or her extended family members are just right there chilling with y'all. What's up, cuz? Like, dang, bro, like, you ain't tell me you had all this going on over here. You see what I'm saying? So when you go over somebody's house like that and you see the bathroom's disgusting, ain't no toilet paper, the tub is all black, and it's supposed to be white. You know what I'm saying? Like, just bringing back memories. Lord help me. Help me. You know what I'm saying? You going over a man's house or a chick's house. I've been over a chick's house too as well. I'm not going to lie to you. It was mayhem. Mayhem, bro. No soap. How do you live in this, sweetheart? How? And sometimes let me not get into that. You'll just be surprised who lives like that, right? And so that's synonymous. My tongue is getting tired because this stuff is bringing back so much memories I can't even think straight. But the way people carry their homes, is a representation of how they would carry, their insides. You feel me? The inside of your temples and things like that. And I get it. Somebody can have a nice home and still be horrible inside. You're completely right. But I'm just giving that example because usually most people who take care of their space and they're clean, most likely they'll have that same inner temple. You feel me? They'll have taken care of the inner house, which is their soul, right? But it's not all the time. So hopefully you grasp this example that I'm trying to convey. But I'll always say that. Treat your presence, your surroundings, as if it was the front door to your home when somebody comes to knock with their energy to speak with you. Hey, what's up, Jesh? What's up, Jeshua? What's up, bro? Yeah, man, I was just over here, man, da-da-da, F this, da-da-da, and I got all this going on, and I can't stand, da-da-da-da. And maybe they might be, let me give you an example. Maybe they might be a melanated being like myself, and they come into my space. Oh, yeah, man, I can't stand, this is an example. I can't stand whites. I can't stand this race, da-da-da. Bro, listen, I get that you can have whatever opinions you want, but if it becomes too toxic and it becomes that it's messing with my peace, listen, bro, I gotta go. And if it really is something that won't be stopped after I don't relay that I'm not interested, I'll cut them off. Don't let nobody come into your space with divisive behaviors. Don't let nobody bait you talking about, oh, this race is better than that race. This race is, God favors this race over that race. God don't favor no race over no other race at all. Jesus died. Do you hear me clearly? And a new covenant was formed. And through faith, he said, talk and preach to all the nations. So don't let nobody come to you with divisive behavior. You see what I'm saying? And don't let nobody, just because they're the same skin tone as you, because I know I got followers who are not the same tone as me, but we're all of the same family, hopefully, right? We all believing in the same thing, I'm hoping, right? So don't let nobody of the same skin color drag you into things that are not godly, that are divisive. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people of different tones, you know what I'm saying, who will stick up for you, who will defend you, who will help you, who will be great friends. Don't be closed-minded and miss out on valuable relationships because you allowed the world to determine what set or group or economic or behaviors that you should display just because of how you look, just because of how you perceive. You know, I should be a super gangster and a criminal. I should be locked up. I've had officers say, hey, you don't got no record? How you don't got no record? Like, you see what I'm saying? They be wanting to give me a record. They're like, you don't fit. You don't fit. How did you slip through the cracks? And what I'm telling all my followers, no matter what race or nationality you is slip through the cracks. You feel me? Be excellent. Have your house in order. Have your spirit in order. If you got tracks in your house, you see what I'm saying? Something getting in my eye, you feel me? But if you got tracks in your house, you feel me, and they need to be clean, go ahead and get you some cleaning stuff. I almost was about to say a name of a cleaning company, but we ain't doing that for free. Because, nah, that's advertising. We're not doing that for free. But go get some cleaning products and clean your space. Go clean your space. You see what I'm saying? And get it in order. There's nothing wrong with if your house is out of order. Get it in order because you have the capability and the capacity to clean your home and to clean your house. Do that because you're doing yourself a favor and then you're helping everyone else around you. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what I don't got in my eye, but it's bothering me, right? So get your homes in order, right? It's that important. Don't let nobody come around you with a whole bunch of negative energy and you try to be nice. No, that's going to ruin your day. The residue is going to cling onto your aura or your vibe or whatever you want to call it. It's your house. What you wouldn't want, the people you would, if you wouldn't invite them to your home, ooh, this is the best way to say it. And then we going to end the video because I ain't going to drag it past this. Look, if you wouldn't invite them to your home, if you don't want them coming to your home, most likely you shouldn't be inviting them into your presence or your space. The same guard that you have there at your door, if you find yourself turning the phone over when they call, if you find yourself acting like you're not home when they try to show up, hey, they are not the people who are supposed to be there in your life or in your presence. And if they're not catching that, you have to be more clear about it or set a more strong boundary because believe it or not, the more nice you try to be or tiptoe around it, instead of being direct, you don't have to be rude, but instead of being direct, you're just gonna take away peace from your life. You see what I'm saying? And if somebody crosses that line after you don't made it clear, well, that's where you got prayer, for one. We'll jump there first. And then you have the police getting involved. Somebody like, what? You over here playing police games, bro? You got locks. Da, da, da. Yeah, you go ahead and you file a report. I forgot what they call it because I never filed one. But it stops people from coming in a certain amount of feet with a restraining order. That's what it's called, right? And if they violate that, you know what I'm saying? The cops can be called. If they're coming violently, you know, you got the right to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stand strong, you know, 10 toes down. Try to handle it gracefully without violence if you can. You know, hopefully it doesn't get there to where you have to defend yourself physically. But it is what it is. And I'm not condoning violence. I'm just saying, you know, at the end of the day, I got to keep it real. I am nice and I am talking about God here, but I do have a side of me that will protect myself if need be. It's just common sense. And I hope that everybody here has the common sense and the capacity to understand when those times are necessary, because there's a time for everything, as it says in the book of Ecclesiastes. There's a time for war. There's a time for peace. There's a time for, you get what I'm saying? There's always a time, just like it tells you in the Bible. Just like some officers could be said to be, at least the good ones, they don't bear the sword in vain. You know what I'm saying? So there are times when certain things will be warranted. We ain't gonna get too deep on that. But that's all I'm saying on it, y'all. Keep your house in order and be careful what you bring around your presence. Love.